contest will be for the MFPW middleweight medallion, where the medallion holder, the man they call Jafar, will take on the challenger, Moonshot Max St. Giovanni. Representing the world-renowned Wonder Boy Brian Morris will take on Xander. Marvelous will take on Lucas Twigs DeCentro. In a four-quarters tag team contest, the world-renowned will take on the Rat Bastards, the team of Oliver and Daniel Alexander, and Unstables, Kodiak, and Michelle. For the MFPW Tag Team Championships, the Mean Guys will take on the Tag Team Champions, the Golden Era. Now, during tonight's event, we will hear from Classy Max Sterling. For the MFPW Arena Championship, the champion, the Corolla, Westfield Kelly, will take on the challenger, Michael C. And in our main event, a tag team attraction that will feature Goldie and Travis Jacobs as they take on the Ace of Space, LSG, and the MFPW Heavyweight Champion, Bobby Buffet! All of this and so much more here tonight at the World Famous Pasta Factory. Enjoy the show. Thank you!
Well, Derek T. Lewis stealing the thunder a little bit here, getting ready to run down everything, just pulls it all out from under us. Guess he wanted a little extra mic time.
Absolutely. Hey, he deserves it, you know? So we're happy to be here tonight. MFPW TV.
Yes, alongside Brian Flatley, I'm Ferran Burgundy. Back to Derek. A bit of a mixed reaction here for Jafar.
Absolutely.
A lot of people who respect his reign as the middleweight medallion champion, but also those who aren't exactly a fan of how he's retained.
And challenger from Houston, New Jersey, weighing 185 pounds, Moonshot Max St. Giovanni.
Well, we know Jafar to be one of the most ruthless men here at the Monster Factory. And of course, we saw that on display at our last show when he used the second middleweight medallion, the one used when there was an interim champion, to get the better of MSG.
You can see MSG is less than thrilled, is hot from last time, and Jafar immediately on the defensive.
Already thrown himself between the ropes, trying to create some distance, get the ref, who you could see he got up in the ref's face when he was handing off the medallion. Now he's cowering behind the ref, trying to say, get him out away from me.
And already a house of fire here is MSG, and right back to that defensive kind of fetal position between the ropes, I suppose.
Well, Jafar, you know, it's not always about the brute strength. It's also about the mentality. Trying to outthink his opponent. He's sly like a fox.
Tried to do so with the kick there, and what a right hand.
Sending him to the floor, now the outside. Oh, the Moonshot sees it.
Baseball slide right into Jafar, and
having a moment to acknowledge the crowd here in Paulsboro, but went to the well one too many times.
the head fake with the kick, but I guess took a little too long going from the far ropes. But here's a drop kick, and that momentum continuing to go here.
And we talk about the brutality of Jafar, but MSG, you know, he's got the drive, he's got the desire to succeed here. He wants to walk into the 2300 arena, which, remember, you know, this is an important show heading into that show. He wants to walk in holding the middleweight medallion. Big kick to the midsection there, and trying to get a springboard, but halted by Jafar.
What a neck breaker right after that.
And that was all on his neck too, caught up in the ropes. You saw that had to be all his weight coming down on that very vulnerable part of the body. Jafar just laying in the punches now. Jafar, you can see the intensity in his face, the disdain that he has for MSG, and it's anybody he's against in the ring, he just holds disdain for them.
Yeah, once he has the advantage, he just turns that aggressiveness up to another level.
You can see it spilling over to the ref a little bit, but there he is, just, again, the corner is his favorite spot, either to hide in or to just lean into his opponent.
Well, now admiring his handiwork for perhaps a little too long, and in fact is, as it's a 2 count.
Trying to incite Paulsboro here, the Monster Factory faithful, but MSG's, he's still got a little fight in him. Going off the ropes. And Jafar can't quite keep him down. The resiliency of MSG holding on to his opportunity to walk into the 2300 with that medallion around his neck. This is his chance, his shot.
Just 19 days away.
And Jafar just relentless, hammering into the back, but MSG, he wants to return in favor. And Jafar just leaning again into the corner. The lack of sportsmanship, quite frankly, it's a little disgusting, wouldn't you say?
Well, even more than that, it is effective.
Well, that's how he's held on to the middleweight medallion for so long. Just taking whatever opportunity he can. It doesn't matter if it's sportsmanlike. It doesn't matter if it's even within the bounds of the rules. He'll do what it takes to keep that medal around his neck.
Well, it looks like MSG had enough of the taunting, and oh, well, even with that, the punishment from earlier starting to take its toll here. Jafar setting up for a suplex. Floats over, hooks that right leg, 2 and no.
And you got to wonder what Jafar is scheming here for. What is the plan that he has up his sleeve? Does he have that middleweight medallion ready to go again? Does he have another means of interference that he can run? He's always thinking of something. But MSG, he's resilient. You see, he's hurt, but he's back on his feet. He's ready to go.
There's definitely some confidence here, up on the shoulders, perhaps looking for that cradle shock.
Ooh, big chop. Sending Jafar back into the corner. Jafar able to just get advantage there, bringing MSG back down to his hands and knees. But you see him crawling to those ropes, trying to get back on his feet. Now MSG bringing some passion back into the match. Jafar had it scouted, sending his opponent up to the top rope, but MSG able to overpower him, even if just for a second.
The second rope here. And second rope DDT. Hooks the leg too. Do we have a no?
Could have sworn for a second we might have had a new middleweight medallion holder. That was a vicious DDT. Planted him
All the way to the top, though. And Jafar doing the wise thing and just rolling to the outside of the ring.
You can see the disappointment on MSG's face. He thought this was his moment. This was the moon shot. But Jafar just creating that distance. Oh, and we see the middleweight medallion here again. Remember, this is what he used to beat MSG the last time. But there's that second one.
Scouted, though.
MSG, he's learned, he's known to look out for that second medallion. But the difference is still made.
Right on the money and a 2 count.
Jafar thought he had it. Jafar thought even if he didn't hit him with the medallion, that gave him the opening, the distraction, but it didn't quite work out. MSG is still in this. That drive, that desire is pushing him through.
You want this medallion?
And here he goes.
On the shoulders, fireman's carry.
Oh, turned into a DDT. Another vicious one. MSG's feeling it. Big kick.
Springboard roundhouse, 1, 2, and no!
Oh! And Jafar, he's running on fumes. I think that was just a reflex, an instinct. Perhaps MSG looking for the moon shot now.
Looking perhaps for it here.
And Jafar running the referee into the ropes, knocking MSG down. I can't believe this.
Set up here and cradle shock. That has to do it. 2 and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 9 minutes, 37 seconds, the winner of this bout, and still holder of the MFPW Middleweight Medallion, commanding calls, Jafar!
There is always a plan B. Jafar, he thought he had it won. He thought he had the middleweight medallion set to assist. But at the end of the day, he was able to find that back door, that plan to hold on to that medallion. And you can see the frustration. MSG, he's not having it.
As noted earlier, his tactics may be disgusting, but they are effective. 224 days and counting as middleweight medallion champion here in the MFPW.
An impressive reign to say the least.
world-renowned. All three of them here, Christian Rocco, Nick Petit, Brian Morris is the one wrestling, and Morris sending his world-renowned brethren back to the locker room here.
Got that confidence. You gotta wonder, you know, the numbers advantage has been very effective for World Renowned, but Brian, he thinks he's got it on his own.
Xander, who's got a little bit of a rise in popularity as of late here in the MFPW.
Absolutely, you could hear the interaction he just had there with the crowd, the love that the Monster Factory faithful are giving him. Brian having his own little interaction there with the crowd, getting a little jeer. He's not letting it faze him.
We are underway here, collar and elbow tie-up, and I don't think that Morris is going to want to go the power route here with Xander. Giving up about 75 pounds, and yeah, well, if he's strong and you get it, you probably don't want to go that route.
Absolutely, he's going to have to rely on his experience. He's got a little bit more time in the ring than Xander does, but you got to look at that size difference. Both guys bringing strong elements to the table, but who is going to have what it takes to walk into the 2300 arena with momentum? Man, you talk about momentum, look at that.
Just slammed down face first onto the canvas, and Morris checking to make sure that his nose is still on straight.
You can see the bewilderment in his eyes, the absolute disbelief in the way that he was just tossed around. He's thinking, he's strategizing. You see the gears turning as well.
Teasing a Greco-Roman knuckle lock, and instead goes with a boot to the midsection. And, well, powering out of the standing side headlock, and
I was going to say, Xander being brought down to Brian's level, but Xander brought him back up to his.
Little condescending pat on the head.
Paulsboro letting Brian know he's a baby.
Oh, man. Big scoop and a slam.
Come on!
We've seen Xander be very dominant here in MFPW. Just about a month ago, gaining the opportunity to partake in a gauntlet for the MFPW Heavyweight Championship.
The line at the buffet, that's right, and now riding the momentum from that here and continuing to take it here to world-renowned Brian Morris. Gets a drop kick onto the knee.
And we've seen a lot of transformation in Brian Morris, going from the new guy to Wonder Boy, part of World Renowned. A very different streak, a very different code of morals compared to where he was just 1 year ago.
Yeah, no, he's definitely gotten a bit more of a vicious streak. I mean, there is, behind all of that, there is a lot of talent there.
Absolutely. And hey, you know, that talent, knowing where you can bend the rules a little bit, you saw him leaning into the ropes with Xander. Sometimes that's what experience is all about, even if you don't like it. Just as we were saying with Jafar.
2 count there from Xander as Morris continuing to have some words with the referee.
Doesn't believe it, doesn't believe that it was just a 2 count. And driving into the back of the knee there.
Right in those thoracic discs in the spine. Jars in, and only a 2 count.
Brian trying to get the ref to count a little bit faster for him.
Yeah, no preferential treatment when it comes to the official here.
And again, you can see the experience here on display. He's absolutely driving the momentum, the pace of this match, getting Xander to level out the size advantage a little bit more.
Well, and you see for the most part is keeping Xander off of his feet. You know, trying to take away that height advantage, that leverage advantage.
When you're on the ground, everybody's the same size. And you can see him really wrenching in there, the pain that Xander's displaying, but getting back to his feet. Brian on his back. There he goes.
Still hanging on and driven again into the corner.
Brian trying to take advantage of a momentary pause.
Some separation, ducks the clothesline, pace quickening, big clothesline here from Xander. And a back elbow as well, and drop kick, got a good piece of it.
Absolutely, a lot of height for a big man. Pulling up Brian. Oh, tried to maybe...
Grabs for Xander's end, not able to get it.
Pushing Brian into the corner before getting a... Or Brian pushing Xander into the corner before getting an elbow for his trouble.
What a cross body block! 2 and no!
Men the size of Xander don't typically move like that. But he's an athlete. Looking for Xander's end.
And there it is, down he goes. Will this be it? 1, 2, 3, yes it is.
Oh, rolled down.
Wait a minute.
Christian Rocco, Nick Petit. Come on. And now check in on their partner. Got a couple of referees out here to try to stop the
Oh, wait,
beat
now
down.
all 3 of them going after Xander here. Well, he's got that microphone, no!
Viciously, and look at them, proud of what they've just done here.
I want to apologize, but I don't give a damn. That right there is more proof of what makes us the most dominant force to hit this place in a long time, Paulsboro. And I'll explain it like this. We don't need an audience for greatness. Half of you don't want to see us win anyway. Whether you like it or not, history speaks for itself. Our resume speaks for itself. Standing in this ring are main eventers. We've been tag team champions. We've been rookie of the year. And yet somehow, you shut your hole. Somehow, Danny Cage, in his infinite wisdom, hasn't factored to get world renowned. World renowned. And you get a guy
John Alba going to be in attendance along with world renowned at the 2300 Arena coming up in 19 days, coming up on June 30th.
And again, you can see the mean streak, the transformation of these three men under the guidance of John Alba. We discussed Brian Morris going from Rookie of the Year, somebody with a lot of honor, to this hostile man. Christian Rocco, I've known him for years. I've never known him to behave this way. And Nick Petit, somebody with a lot of charisma, a lot of talent, selling it out for cheap tactics. But nonetheless,
it is a head scratcher to say the least.
They showed their dominance, though. They truly do.
the MFPW Supersonic Championship with a 1 hour time limit. Introducing first, from Levittown, Pennsylvania, weighing 193 pounds. He is a winning, defending MFPW Supersonic Champion, Lucas Twins
Those words have to fuel Twitch more than almost anything.
Absolutely.
Reigning and defending Supersonic Champion.
He described it as being the heart and soul of MFPW.
and challenger from the land of living light, weighing 165 pounds, the light of all there is. This is Marvelous!
From the heart and soul of the MFPW to the light of the MFPW. And will that light shine brightly here tonight?
Absolutely. I was talking with him earlier tonight. He told me that his light shines brightest in opportunities like these, in situations where a title's on the line, where he has a place to make himself known. And a sign of sportsmanship there. Good handshake.
And we are underway in this Supersonic Championship bout.
Marvelous, not somebody to be taken lightly. A former middleweight medallion holder wants to add Supersonic Champion to that resume. Facing the power
Oh,
of Twitch.
shoulders are pretty close there.
Oh, wrenching on that wrist. Putting pressure on the shoulder, but ooh. A single hand cartwheel. Honestly impressive from Twitch here.
Taking a moment to adjust the elbow pad and kind of getting caught napping with Twitch there. Head scissor takeover.
Marvelous showing Twitch a little bit of what he's about. The last time these two were in the ring together was October 2019. Where Marvelous, he was with the Classy Collective. Was it with Max Caster? One with the low
Classy
blow.
Max Sterling, yeah, that was seems like ages ago, and Marvelous had gotten the victory here, and he's able to replicate that success almost 3 years later. It'll be the Supersonic title. Wheelbarrow. He's quickening. Oh.
And you see the athleticism on display, not only from Marvelous, somebody that we know to be quick in their pace, but also from Twitch.
Looking for that fantastic forearm.
Ooh, and a mighty chop. Ooh. a huge kick to the side of the head there. Pinfall attempt, but only for 2. How impressive is Marvelous here?
I think when it comes to tactics in the air, Marvelous has the advantage. I think on the ground, it's a slight advantage to Twitch. And then there is the size advantage that also leans the champion's way.
Absolutely. The strength on display. Seeing him in the corner. Marvelous able to swiftly get out of the way, but you see a lot of the strikes that Twitch has been laying in. As we see a big old strike, double knees to the corner there from Marvelous.
2 and not quite enough.
He's looking for that opening, definitely looking for that opportunity to use that size, to use that strength advantage. Oh, tried to go for that back elbow again. Twitch catching it, then catching a couple more elbows for his troubles.
Planted down 2 and no.
Twitch feeling some frustration, hoping that would be his opportunity to retain in his first title defense here tonight. Now really wearing down into Marvelous, and as we were saying, this is where he needs to be. He needs to find these openings to strike, to use his strength to keep Marvelous down.
Continuing to work on the upper torso as well as the arm. Wait a minute. A little leverage move there. Nice kick out.
Able to really move Marvelous, really pop him up into the air there.
Just looking for some separation at this point. But Twitch unrelenting.
Continuing to show that desire to just lay into Marvelous, but now Marvelous laying into Twitch. Twitch shedding that pad, leaning in with some heavy elbows.
Now back over the other way, head of steam, but there's a pump knee.
You can see the height that he got on there.
Double stomp, and that might have knocked the wind out of him. Cover, 2 and Twitch able to kick out. Not much on the cover.
We were close on that double stomp to perhaps a new Supersonic champion, but whether it be the resiliency of Twitch, a little less coverage on that cover, Twitch remained. Now the two just laying into each other. Strike after strike. And Marvelous, he knows what's on the line. Last time he was in the ring with Twitch, he broke his clavicle, tore it. He's out for 7 months afterwards.
Roundhouse.
He wants redemption. He wants to be able to take that Supersonic Championship away from him. There's the strength of Twitch.
Spastic forearm.
Running into the ropes. Stuck in the clothesline with a big knee.
Dragon's breath. Cover, 2.5.
Just a hair away from being able to be successful in his first title defense. You see the gears turning. He's thinking, what's the next step?
Moreover, Twitch wants to be able to carry that championship into the 2300 arena on June 30th.
Absolutely, a guaranteed spot
and looking for the mouthful of shame, but had it scouted, did marvelous.
A beautiful dodge and attack all in one. Now going up to the top rope, a place he's really comfortable, but
Twitch playing possum a little bit.
big old boot to the face. You could hear the smack on that.
Oh, now both men perched up here on Brett's rope.
Oh my God. Oh my God!
Nervous breakdown from the second rope. 2 and 3.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 7 minutes, 53 seconds. The winner of this bout, and still MFPW Supersonic Champion, Lucas Switch DeCentro.
Twitch willing to go to that place, sacrifice his own body, jumping from the top rope with Marvelous in his arms. Perhaps a sign of respect here.
Certainly an honorable move on the part of Lucas Switch DeSangro.
An honorable champion, the heart and soul of the Monster Factory. And a champion heading into the 2300 arena.
Mr. Fanspastic, reigning fantastic here at the MFPW Arena. Let's go up to Derek T. Lewis for our next announcement.
Please welcome Leslie Max Sterling.
Yeah, I was dreading this part of the night.
I will say he is rocking that burgundy-colored dress shirt. I can't knock him for that. He's got good style.
A little bias, are we? He does look sharp.
It's my namesake. What can I say?
Ladies and gentlemen, obviously, I'm fighting Mike Z tonight because I want to wrestle him at the 2300 arena because I want the world to see what I'm going to do to him. He needs to lose on a grand scale to realize that he is not on my level, but I can get him there if he just listens to me.
Turn off his mic.
However, once again, he's benefiting from me postponing a match because he's getting another title opportunity. Arena title match. You know what? Good luck, Junior. We'll see what you can do. However, I'm still in a giving mood, so if there's anybody in the back that wants an opportunity, I don't need to change. I'm perfectly fine wrestling like this.
Oh, an open challenge here from Classy Max Sterling. I didn't expect that.
A brush with greatness. And is no way. It's Loverboy Larry.
Dressed in spikes and ready to fight, here is Loverboy Larry Jackson.
A very distinct opposite look from the very classy Max here, but Larry, he's looking for redemption. If you recall, a few months ago, he had actually been pinned by Max. Perhaps looking for an opportunity to turn things around. Oh, Max
Wait a minute.
Max thought that was
There's
quick work.
Michael Z.
Oh, and Larry!
Roll up here. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go, Larry! And that
The
is
look on Classy Max's face, he is incensed. He's looking for Michael Z.
Max, a fierce competitor, not somebody to sleep on, but man, what a victory, what a resume builder for lover boy Larry Jackson. You love to see it.
That is indeed their name. Coming to us out of WrestlePro, they are Adam Kirkland, the one with the longer blonde hair, Xander Torres with the man bun and black and gold trunks.
And of course, we know those sirens anywhere.
Next, representing on Stable, the team of Kodiak and the Master Hunter in your head. That thing is on top of the night. She's the queen of the night. She's the queen of the bed. She is Michelle.
Of course, unstable mainstays here at the Monster Factory. Truly representing the monster end of things.
Next, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That was combined weight of 354 pounds. The team of Oliver, Daniel Alexander, no colors, Jack Moore.
Well, it seems like their shirt is representing every color.
Absolutely.
And here in this Pride Month, it is appreciated from yours truly.
Likewise, likewise. Oliver and Daniel Alexander ready to tear it up, especially Oliver after being out with an ACL tear for a long time. Daniel Alexander bringing the energy, but can he bring it to world renown?
Combined weight of 377 pounds. The team of Christian Buckle and Nick McKee. World renown.
We saw Brian Morris give the go-ahead for Nick Petit and Christian Rocco to go to the back earlier tonight. Christian Rocco and Nick Petit giving him the same go-ahead. They're looking to prove themselves. They don't have a match set up for the 2300 arena, but they want to solidify themselves, put their name in the hat to operate on the largest stage the Monster Factory has ever competed on.
This is going to be interesting here as Torres getting things started here and Daniel Alexander.
And we know the momentum that these large matches can build. We saw a six-pack challenge on our last show, won by Mike Z. Now he's getting a championship opportunity here tonight. Who could be getting a tag team champion?
Here that world renowned is looking to stake their claim here as we had the triple kip-up kick-outs there, kind of shades of both Steve Wright and Alex Wright, das Wunderkind.
Absolutely. We saw Oliver stepping in here, out for a number of months towards ACO back in November. I can tell you personally, having done that myself, it's a lot to work back. You have to learn how to walk again. But here he is, fighting back, looking for his space, and punching one of the rat bastards in the face.
In this case, Adam Kirkland. This gritty and grungy individual from a bad neighborhood, but I was talking with him earlier. He let me know that he has 130 IQ as well, and he's using wrestling by any means necessary to try to get ahead.
Trying to get ahead over Unstable here, who are just running wild on them. And you can see the tag team partners, both from No Colors, Just Brothers, from the Rat Bastards, looking to maybe break up that pin. You got to worry about all other men in this match, all other 6 men.
Oh, Rocco tagging himself in here.
Big spear into the corner. Nick Patiga on the tag in.
Looking for the neck breaker and hits it.
And here you can see again, you got to worry about all the other men on the apron. Oliver breaking up the pin, and now World Renowned getting tossed out of the ring.
So Oliver and Kodiak taking care of World Renowned, and now Kodiak tossed to the outside as Adam Kirkland and Xander Torres, the Rat Bastards, getting the upper hand, and there's Daniel Alexander and Michelle with a double clothesline.
Is Michelle feeling the energy?
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh my God, look at the strength!
An Aerosmith-like aerial attack,
But Nick
courtesy of Michelle.
Nick Petit sliding in, tossing Michelle to the outside, but he doesn't see the consequences of his actions. Kodiak looking not so happy about it. Oh, blocking a choke slam.
Oh, now going for that hamstring and a quick tag. Spinning heel kick from Christian Rocco. Lateral press, hooks the right leg and gets a 1 1/3.
World Renowned looking to make the most of this opportunity. Again, they're looking for that shot to go to the 2300 arena. They feel disrespected. They work with John Alba, for Christ's sake. Oh, Adam tagging himself in.
So Adam Kirkland tagging himself in. Oh, quick schoolboy roll up here too. No.
And that's the smarts of Kodiak. For a man with few words, he took the distraction to try to win the match. But now Adam Kirkland still directing traffic, bringing Kodiak back to his corner, his neck of the woods. Oh boy.
Here's Xander Torres with a double suplex. Nicely done. Here's the cover, and Michelle now with the save. Stopping the pinfall attempt from the man from Camagüey, Cuba.
You don't see guys like Kodiak get suplexed off, and even by 2 other men.
Oh, and now Christian Rocco with a little bit of good for the goose, good for the gander, or in this case, good for the Xander.
Returning the favor on the line
Double
tag in.
clothesline.
And suddenly Unstable is back in control here. Kodiak desperately trying to get over to Michelle. Christian Rocco trying to get to Nick Petit. And here comes Michelle. Big shoulder blocks. Lifting Petit up.
Oh, wait a minute. Scoop and a slam.
Oh! And they are not where they like to be.
Michelle with the body slam of Kodiak onto World Renowned. Michelle, pound for pound, is one of the strongest individuals here in the MFPW.
And she's serving up body slams to everybody.
Kirkland with a slam. Xander Torres with a slam.
Kodiak going back up again.
Oh! The power.
We saw it
now lateral press here and all the chaos.
Daniel Alexander saving the matchup for his team.
It is one fall here to a finish.
Oh, and chaos breaking out here. No
got Oliver going at it with Nick Batee. We've got Christian Rocco and Xander Torres on the outside. On the far side from us here, we've got Kodiak and Adam Kirkland. We've got a ring of fire from Oliver.
Getting caught with the flatliner.
That'll give you a face for radio.
Oh!
Big bear slam from Kodiak.
You see the height on that. Christian Rocco, Shining Wizard. Oh.
Up on the shoulders. Could this be? Yes! Modest driver!
Adam Kirkland slamming down Michelle. Daniel Alexander entering the ring.
That full Nelson slam he calls the God Complex. There's a sling blade from Daniel Alexander.
Trying to pick up the victory there.
Taste of greatness, but only gets a 1. Nick Batee making the save, shoulder first into the ring post.
Nick
Batee with the cover and the 3 count.
Nick Batee picking up the fruits of Daniel Alexander's labor, but hey, they got the victory at the end. But wait, Xander ready for a little bit of revenge. Oh, laying out Brian Morris. About to lay into Nick Batee, but Christian, the numbers game just overpowering the big man. And you can see him trying to fight back. World Renowned making themselves scarce. And now
referees checking in on Xander and Danny Cage out here as well.
Danny Cage concerned for his students.
Danny Cage. Hey, Daniel! Right here! Put us on the show, Daniel! Put us on the show, Daniel! Do this all day, Daniel!
Shut up. You've done nothing but slither your way to victories.
You want a tag partner? I got you.
Listen, on June 30th in Philadelphia at the arena,
Don't let him in.
I want you 3.
He wants us 3! He wants us 3! That's a death warrant! Are you kidding me?
And don't worry,
They won't be available. They'll be parking
that's gonna come
cars.
along and ride with me when we X you off the list. And don't worry about John Alba either. We got somebody for his ass too. You guys accept the challenge for the arena?
A little group huddle here from World Renowned.
All right, you got it. Hit his music.
There we go, Xander and 2 mystery tag team partners to take on all 3 members of World Renowned. And they've got somebody for Alba as well.
Xander,
And I wish it was me.
get a little
Xander, we'll talk later.
revenge on World Renowned for all the slithering that they done, in the words of Xander there. I think we all like to see them get a little payback, get their comeuppance.
Yeah, Alba's done nothing but run me down since he's come here.
Yeah.
All right, but enough about that. Let's go up to Derek T. Lewis in the ring.
The success that Golden Era have had holding on to the MFPW Tag Team Championships. They want to continue that success, that momentum heading into the 2300 arena. Walk in guaranteed as champions.
Their opponents and challengers at a total combined weight of 400 pounds. Chris Goodman, Jason Morgan, from
And the Mean Guys, they want their opportunity to be the guys walking into the 2300 arena. What an opportunity it would be for them to walk in with the Tag Team Championships.
Well, it most certainly would be.
Chavanor, you see him ready. He's getting agile. He's warming himself up, ready to take on Chris Desmond.
There's the bell. Chris Desmond and Sean Venor starting here for the respective teams in this tag team title matchup.
The Mean Guys, they really live up to their name. They've been leaving me voicemails asking if my fridge is running. I'm starting to get annoyed by it. Oh. Big headlock takeover. Can't quite keep Sean down. Both these men have really impressive agility.
Nice little flip up there from Venor.
Stop bandwagoning MVP.
Sean calling for a headlock collar, elbow tie-up, but get a kick to the gut for his troubles.
A little bit of a gun show there from Desmond and a kip up from Venor.
Desmond acknowledging that the impressiveness of Sean here, but both men, again, you can see how agile both of them are. The way they're able to lead Kip up.
And scissor takeover. Such nimble reflexes here. And now here is Wet Brett Waters being tagged in.
Give it a little...
Yeah, a little springboard cannonball action.
2 count, trying to put Chris Desmond away. Chris, he needs to, if he wants the opportunity to keep going, get his partner in, a fresh man.
Put him down! Put him down! Tag! Brett, I need you out of the ring!
Now, oh,
Well, Jason Morgan charging in and gets leveled.
by his own partner, too. And you can see the cooperation between the Golden Era, how well they know each other, the coordination that they have.
I've said it in the past, the two of them along with Goldie, they're like a triad of frat brothers. Oh, and a low bridge there from Jason Morgan on the outside.
He likes to call himself Mr. Too Good. Too good to help out, too good to lend knowledge to anybody else, too good to even re-rack the weights in the gym.
Waters was looking to stop the action as the ref was intentionally distracted by Chris Desmond and a random piece of athletic tape.
Jordan calling for Sean to be brought over to the corner. Get a nice little fresh tag in.
Double suplex, yes. Now Jason Morgan with the lateral press, hooks the leg, and only a 2 count.
And now you see the size, the power advantage that Jordan has.
Oh, vicious backstabber. Somebody call the OJs in 2.
And you see him up and ready for that next opportunity to get a pinfall, providing a big slam. Going up over the rope.
A slingshot elbow.
And Desmond giving himself a little bit of a spring slingshot there as well. Big splash.
Venor looking for the tag. Desmond and Morgan doing a good job of isolating just one individual here, but you can see Venor with that wherewithal, roll through, neck breaker.
The grace of Sean Venor. And both men looking to get the fresh partner in.
There's the
Can
tag
Sean
to
do
Jason Morgan, and waist lock, not quite there, but
able to land on his feet. Trying to reach for whip bread.
what a spine buster and a beauty too. And no!
You can see the frustration. He thought for a second there he was the tag team champion. Just giving some vicious kicks, and you got to imagine that's a little catharsis for what he thought he had just ripped away from him.
Oh man, just kind of mocking the hand gesture of the golden era. I think just adding a little bit more rage to Brett Waters here on the outside.
And we look for a tag suplex again.
Now lateral press, doesn't hook the leg, and left shoulder up from Sean Venor at 2.
Sean, he has endurance. Unlike many others here at the Monster Factory, many others in the whole of professional wrestling just able to keep fighting back, keep climbing that hill.
What a roll, and there's the tag to Brett Waters.
Brett ready to solidify his spot. A big forearm. Oh. And Jason is feeling a little hesitant, running around the ring. Doesn't want his comeuppance, but
Pushed through.
Brett able to still take advantage.
What a tornado DDT!
Beautiful rotation on that. Planted right on his noggin. Now turning his attention to Chris Desmond. And what a pair of knees to the face. Desmond able to shift the momentum on a dime. Sending Brett into the corner. And he's looking for a spot. He sees the opportunity to secure the tag team championships. He's
Desmond
looking
going
up.
all the way to the top. What has he got in mind here?
Oh.
Moonsault! No one home!
Brett able to get out of the way, get to Sean. Oh,
Handspring!
big stunner. Chris able to just barely remain on his feet.
Oh, and looking for, there's the waterfall.
And you hear the Shanton Bomb.
And there it is, the Shanton Bomb. The hook of the leg, the 2. And the three.
The Golden Era are going to the 2300 arena as tag team champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the official time, 8 minutes. Winners of this bout and still MFPW Tag Team Champion, the Golden Era.
You can see Jason here on the outside looking up at those tag team championships, wishing it were him. But the Golden Era are walking out victorious tonight.
You see Venora motioning over to us saying they're still here with us. They most certainly are.
And up
Coming
next,
up next, you got it. Yeah.
the Arena Championship on the line. Mike Z challenging Westfield Kelly.
It's that broadcast school. You know that just enough of a pause it comes. You were just like, all right, hopping in there at the same time. That's
It's the instinct.
it. Most certainly is. Let's go to Derek T. Lewis.
Following contest, scheduled for one fall. It is for the MFPW Arena Championship with a 1-hour time limit. Introducing first, to be accompanied by his brother, Grayson Kelly, standing 6'2", weighing 230 pounds. He is the reigning, defending MFPW Arena Champion, the Problem, Westfield Kelly.
And the way they get through those ropes, it's going to be very dated of a reference here, but it's like watching Harpo Marx and Lucille Ball. I love Lucy.
Identical in nature. And holding a vice grip on the Arena Championship. Grayson coming in assistance quite a few times to help out his brother Westfield. But can they stop Mike Z tonight?
You hear the crowd is amped up for Michael Z, who made his presence felt a little bit earlier tonight.
Mike Z has a special connection with the Monster Factory faithful. Somebody who really just touches the heart and soul, really connects with everybody here. He stands up to bullies. Guys like Max Sterling, guys like Westfield Kelly, Grayson Kelly. Earlier this week on his social media saying that there's a problem that he looks forward to solving.
Sounds like me in 4th grade math class. But I was a bit of a nerd back then.
Trust me,
I can hear Danny in the back going, nothing's changed.
And Westfield and Mike Z here having a bit of an exchange of words. You know, Westfield always having something to say.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen this level of trash talk and being able to back it up in quite a while here in the MFPW.
And the pair circling each other. Of course, a little bit of a height difference, weight difference. Grayson shushing the crowd here.
Kiss him!
Mike Z offering himself up for some chops here. Maybe returning the favor.
Oh, this is just all bravado here. This is...
This is both men trying to show their strength, their resilience, and Mike C offered himself up for another. Mike Z saying it's nothing.
I haven't seen a chop battle like this since Royal Money and Stuart Campbell.
Ooh. You can hear the sounds, the slaps reverberating off the walls. Westfield sent over to the ropes again, consulting his brother. And
oh, German suplex.
Mike Z going for another. He's adding up. He's solving the problem. Mike Z on a roll here. He said in that same statement on his Instagram, he refuses to be a sucker, refuses to be a whoosy-wutsy.
Rake of the face. Ref didn't see it as he was favoring his shoulder, quote unquote. And now the clothesline and Westfield Kelly back in control.
And that's the problem that the Kellys present. Those sways, they just bend the rules. Now throwing the elbow pads, the sleeves at Mike Z. Throwing Gracie's too. Grayson's. As his brother's saying on the outside, just stomping out Mike Z.
Max suplex and oh, you hear the taunting from Grayson on the outside and a little bit from Westfield on the inside. So it's
2 times the taunting.
yeah, it's
It'd be a lot to have just Westfield barking at you, but get Grayson in there. I don't know how you mentally stay above the water, so to speak.
I don't know. This is a taunting and torture sandwich here.
On top of that, all the underhanded tactics, breaking the eyes, the twin magic. That's how the Kellys have remained so successful. This is on top of the strength. 6'2", 230. Westfield won't let you forget it. Oh,
Certainly won't. But there's that resilience from Michael Z. He put everything into that one.
you can hear the chops once again. But Westfield answering with a big old boot to the face. Westfield, he's not playing around anymore. He's focused. He's keeping an eye on Mike Z. Not much pressure on that cover, but it was all about sending a message to Mike Z. Showing him that, hey, maybe at the end of the day, you might be a sucker. You might be a whoosy-wutsy.
Now Grayson Kelly over here near us, having some more words for Michael Z as he looks on at his brother's success here at the moment.
For the amount of times that they've been working together. Oh, and West not liking what he's hearing, offering a fan to get in the ring, show him what he's got.
Yeah, well, the fan did the smart thing to not go into the ring.
Absolutely. You wouldn't want to take on a guy like Westfield.
Well, you know how it is. I mean, some people tend to have a little bit more bravado nowadays than others. Not to use a word from earlier, but they think, all right, I can. They think they can handle any given thing here, and oh, wait a minute now.
Oh, absolutely. And you talk about guys thinking that they can take on challenges. here is Max Sterling watching on as his rival Mike Z is attempting to gain a championship here.
I don't think Z has seen Sterling as of yet. Now, well, Grayson is aware of his presence, and Sterling saying, "Oh, I'm just watching. I'm just watching." I don't know. After what happened earlier, I find that a bit dubious, but that's just me.
I'd buy into that theory as Mike Z goes to the top rope.
Big cross body block. 1, 2, and a half.
And Max, he's watching this. I can see him. He's got to look as if he were a coach. You know, he's got that mentality. He thinks he can pass on new insight to Mike Z. But you see, Mike, he's got Westfield literally on the ropes. Ooh.
I mean, it is possible that he is scouting Z as an opponent. We know that that match is set for the 2300 Arena on June 30th. Michael Z against Classy Max Sterling, and if Sterling wins, then Michael Z goes in under the servitude of Classy Max.
And what would it mean for that to also be a match for the Arena Championship as well? If Mike were able to win here tonight, ooh. And Westfield always about sending a message. Mocking Mike Z here.
Westfield getting his Madonna on, striking a pose.
Missing out on an elbow. Mike Z being smart to the big old elbow that he's trying to go there for. And here he is trying to.
Oh, wait a minute. Tried the same leg trip here.
He thought it was Mike Z, but he caught Westfield going for.
Wait, near side cradle. 2 and 3.
Whoa, wait! Who's the new champion? It is Mike Z's night.
The 22nd individual to hold that title. Mike Z making history here tonight.
And the Kellys, they can't believe it. They're looking to Max saying, "What the hell did you do?" Mike Z looking at all three saying, "Look what I got. Look who I am, the Arena Champion." And Max saying it's not his fault, pointing to Mike Z. Max apologizing to the Kellys. The Kellys looking concerned.
It is now time for the main event of the evening. Wait a minute, Derek. What did I ask you to do first? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the owner and head coach of the world famous Monster Factory, D.K. Thank you.
Here's the boss.
All right, everybody, thank you for coming out. This is our last show before the big showcase show at the 2300 Arena. Give it up for yourselves. Thank you for coming out tonight. Give it up for everybody for doing a great show for you guys. Give it up for everybody, please. We only have a few tickets left for the arena show, so if you're going to get on them now. And in the main event of that show will be the people in this ring here tonight. kind of embarrassing. Does that mean I get to train with you guys? Yeah, no, just do the announcing on the floor for now. You'll still be taller than it, but please.
You can't teach height.
Yeah. Derek for heavyweight champion. And speaking of which,
There's just been something about Bobby Buffet that has just gravitated toward the fans.
the second longest reigning MFPW champion. Somebody who has competed for over 30 minutes at a time. Somebody who outlasted 30 other men in the Turkey Slam. The heavyweight champion.
"245 days as champion."
And potentially some uneasy partners here, as LSG is going to be going after that championship, trying to add another title to his resume. The main event of our show at the 2300 Arena on June 30th. Spoke about Bobby being the second longest reigning MFPW champion. This man is number one.
The longest solo reign, 273 days from Travis Jacobs.
It's not just Bobby defending his title. It's Travis defending his record. If Bobby retains, he'll most likely beat him. And here is Gold. The only man in this match, the only man in the main event at the 2300 Arena who has not yet held the Monster Factory Championship. You know, he's got to be gunning for his opportunity to join that club. And you can see him talking with his tag team partner there, Travis Jacobs. These two having wars in the past, battles in this ring. All these men, you got to imagine, there's got to be tension between these teams, tension in the air.
And the tag team attraction, scheduled for one fall with a 60-minute time limit. Introducing team number one, at a total combined weight of 450 pounds, representing the Golden Era,
competitors in the main event of the 2300 arena.
At a total combined weight of 530 pounds, the team of the Ace of Space, LSG!
LSG taking the spotlight.
The winner of the Larry Sharp Memorial Cup and the reigning MFPW Heavyweight Champion, Bobby Buffet!
LSG not wanting to share the spotlight here. LSG calling it, saying we're a team, we need to cooperate.
And then you hear Bobby's immediate retort, yeah, but I'm the best.
Hey, he's got the belt to prove it, but will LSG be the guy walking out with that title come June 30th?
So who's starting off here in this tag team matchup?
And look at all the prestige in the ring right now. Look at the guys, the collective resumes on display here.
Yeah, but an unfortunate side effect of that, look at all the egos in this ring as well. And I think with this tag team matchup that might potentially come into play as we have Goldie and Bobby Buffet starting off here.
Of course, this being the matchup that we saw last time that we came on through at Evolution of Champions. Goldie and Bobby Buffet going the distance before LSG and Travis got involved. Ever since they had that fatal four-way at Passion, these men have just been circling each other. It seemed inevitable that they would all meet again.
So does that lean toward you tipping your hand toward Travis Jacobs as a pick, considering the emphasis you put on inevitable?
Hey, the inevitable icon. You know, he could want to extend that reign. He has just as much riding on the line as Bobby does. But you know, LSG, he wants to add another championship to his resume.
Oh! Senton dumplings.
The power of Bobby, always impressive.
Senton dumplings, blind tag. Oh, the ref must have missed it.
A little trouble in paradise between the champion and one of the challengers.
LSG taking umbrage with.
Oh. Get a little feisty with the ref.
Apparently one fan in the crowd is confusing their St. Giovanni's.
Calling out for a moonshot.
No, this is the Ace of Space, Leon St. Giovanni, LSG.
But Goldie, maybe have an LSG's number here where both these men just countering each other before Goldie gets the momentum going. And Travis Jacobs extending a hand.
Goldie now with the tag here to Travis Jacobs. Drop toe hold and a kick.
And Travis, he's feeling it. You can see it in the smile. He's feeling confident. He's got a lot on display here.
I mean, Jacobs certainly no slouch in the tag team department. I mean, he's held the tag titles on 2 different occasions, each with different partners.
Yeah. It's not only that heavyweight championship record that he holds, he is one half of the longest reigning tag team champions as well.
And money is inevitable. And then not to be outdone, he also, in what feels like a lifetime ago, held the tag titles with Lucas Switch DeSangro, our current Supersonic champion.
Absolutely. Get the impressive history as Goldie takes a scary hit to the face in that turnbuckle. LSG furious going over to Travis Jacobs for a big old punch. Travis maybe think about getting in himself.
Well, Travis Jacobs is a big guy that you do not want to make mad. So too is Bobby Buffet, and I think that there's a little bit of dissension as we have a huge back body drop from the MFPW heavyweight champion.
Absolutely.
There's the cover, hook of the leg, and a 1 3/4 count.
Taking out that frustration that he has with LSG, his partner, on Goldie here. The only place he can displace it and not have it cost him in the long run, potentially.
Well, that was a rather forceful tag, but effective.
Absolutely just driving into Goldie's back now. LSG with a big old neck breaker.
Now a pair of neck breakers. Oh, LSG continuing to hang on here. A trifecta of them now. Lateral press, 2, and Goldie able to power out. Like, you can just feel the tension between all 4 of these individuals, partners and opponents.
LSG, he's had a bit of an attitude adjustment recently. At our last show, coming out, demanding respect, demanding some reverence for his pedigree here, but the fans not quite just wanting to give it out.
I mean, he brings a point. I mean, you had somebody out here, yelling the catchphrase of his brother, Max St. Giovanni, yelling moonshot. So obviously LSG's not getting respect.
Yeah, he's demanding it. And then from Bobby Buffet as well, having another cheeky tag in there. Now Bobby getting Goldie up once again. And you gotta think Goldie's gotta get over to Travis Jacobs. Get the freshman in. And Travis, he's anxious to get in. You see him reaching out to his partner.
Well, you also notice the experience of LSG there yelling, grab him, because Bobby Buffet did leave Goldie a little close to his corner there, and there could have potentially been a tag. That's the experience from the former 2-time tag team champion in LSG.
That's the type of experience that earns respect. But it must be shown, not just simply asked for it. Here he is just driving Goldie, choking him on that bottom rope there. Bobby taking issue with his strategy. And perhaps providing a distraction for Goldie to gain some momentum and opportunity to maybe get to his partner.
Oh, it catches the boot here. Oh! Stretching that hamstring and then kicking at it as well.
Goldie returning the favor before LSG just gets on him, gets him in that hold, squeezing the air. And you got to remember Goldie's injured ribs from the past few months. Paulsboro trying to revive him, trying to push LSG back into the corner, but LSG just goes for Travis. Big kick to the back of the head from Goldie.
And there's a tag to Travis Jacobs. Oh, and there's a little miscommunication. A little duck out of the way.
You gotta imagine Bobby's not gonna be happy with that as Travis runs wild. But LSG back on his feet. These are why these men have held championships, have held gold. Again, the confidence. How reassured Travis Jacobs is in himself. Oh, and more miscommunication.
Oh, now Buffet wow, to the outside. Now LSG looking for the O'Connor roll. Jacobs hangs on. Now up on the shoulders. There's the divide. A cover, a 2, and no.
And what momentum would Travis have walking into the arena, stepping into the arena, I should say, with a pinfall victory over one of his opponents?
It would just add to the plethora of mind games that have occurred, the attempts at one-upsmanship, and now here's Goldie barely to his feet, and he tags himself in, and Jacobs almost in disbelief. You can see hand on hip.
Talk about mind games, one-upsmanship, a little bit on display there, and maybe regretting it a bit. Oh, but flipping over everybody.
Wow.
Thought that maybe his partner was going to try to slam him himself, but assisting him.
Yeah, and again, that's where that tension lies. You're not sure how things are going to go, so you have a combo bulldog clothesline. Now Goldie all the way up to the second rope here. No, now going all the way to the top. Double cross body block on both Buffet and LSG. Goldie with the lateral press and kick out at 2.
The champ staying strong, kicking out, but Goldie looking for that patented knee. Oh, Bobby catching him. Bigger Nagi.
Planted.
Travis able to save the match, save his team. LSG and him squaring up.
There's that launch code. Now up on the shoulders. There's the Ushigoroshi.
Landing on the
Spear ribs! Spear ribs onto Goldie.
Again, those ribs of Goldie. Oh, and now eyeing up the big man, Travis Jacobs. Bobby calling for eat, eat, eat. Bobby not quite hitting it. All 4 men laid out by each other.
And Travis not able to capitalize after hitting that diamond cutter.
Is this a snapshot of what we will see in just 19 days? All 4 men getting to their feet. LSG wailing into Goldie, into Bobby, into Travis, back to LSG. Now it looks like we're going around. Chops and punches.
Going around the horn almost as much as the Phillies have this past week.
And you can hear the chops. Oh, Goldie
What a roundhouse, but
to the wrong man. A couple of kicks misplaced. And now Goldie getting rocked.
spear ribs onto LSG?
And you can see the intention in Bobby's face. He meant to do that. Travis just now wailing down on Bobby. Goldie trying to pull off. Oh, and now laying into his partner.
Wait a minute, now Goldie and Travis Jacobs, they're partners and they're fighting. LSG stomping on his tag partner. And
it is full anarchy here. The match getting called off as these men just wail into each other. Golden era coming up.
wait a minute, here's the golden era.
And now world renowned. Mike C, the new arena champion.
Oh, what the hell? Daniel Alexander, Twitch.
Emptying
MFG,
down.
the whole damn locker room's emptying out here.
This is MFPW.
This is pure and utter chaos.
All of these men getting ready to
Shell out here, the rat
arena.
bastards. Can anybody get control of this?
You see Mike C and Max
Danny
yelling
Cage,
at
where
each
the
other.
hell are you?
The golden era No colors, just brothers, world renowned. Chaos breaking out here.
I don't know. This is insane here. We'll